Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast, featuring Locar, the Sunstroked, and the extra red lobster dust.
Straight out.
It's fucking hot, man.
It is fucking hot. It is fucking hot. Welcome, everyone. California has been going through a goddamn heat wave. Sacramento broke a fucking 97-year-old record yesterday for being the hottest day in California, or in Sacramento, at 114 degrees. Now, I know it's some of you thinking too, like, oh, it's not that bad. Go to the middle of the desert, 120. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit. It's so goddamn hot. It's so goddamn hot. I was cutting carpet. So I was outside and I had to get three units of carpet cut. So I go to the shop, we pull carpet out. I got to cut it off the roll it up, throw it in the back of the truck, take it down to Davis. Then the guys are going to install it. Perfect. No big deal. So I'm down, I'm cutting. I got the first unit cut, 23 feet. Boom, 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 moving it. Second unit cut, boom, boom, stop, grab some water. Third unit cut, boom, boom, boom. Go to cut the fourth unit, and all of everything just hit me at one time. Like I got like the weird tunnel vision where like, you know, like you're going to pass out, like everything gets like, and I was like, oh, I don't feel so. It just like didn't even stop right over brand new carpet. So it was like, thank God I hadn't really had lunch either. So it was just water, but it was enough that I was like, oh, fuck. And like, I just cut 14 feet. It was like, all right, put it in the trash.
That's going in the townhouse.
Yeah, that's exactly
They
right.
won't know.
It's like, just cut around it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, my boss is like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it, man. It's no big deal. He's like, you know, that's
blacked
like
out to sunstroke.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to do that.
Oh my God. I have been fucking pumping, baby. I am day 10 straight right now. Like I'm home early today. Like, thank God the phone hasn't stopped ringing since the fucking 31st. But yeah, I am day 10 on like 10 to 12 hour days. I'm fucking fried. Yesterday my boss was asking me a bunch of shit and I was just like staring at my notebook, and then I looked up at him and I was like, I'm going home. And he's like, what? I was like, I'm going home. I went home and took a shower and fucking ate some food, and the property called me all night. I had to go back down to Davis last night, but woo, baby girl.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Are you on track?
I'm a week ahead of.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's like, I can't even be mad. Like, yeah, I watched one of the property maintenance guys straight up just pass out yesterday. It was dope. He was just walking to the property, and then he just did one of these and then just like fell into a bush. It was like, oh. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm ahead of schedule by about 5 days, which has been killer. It's killer because it puts me so far ahead of schedule that by the end of this week, so my crews that are up here are going to head home on probably Saturday this weekend, which means that I'm all wrapped up until they'll be done with everything except for one unit, and that one unit doesn't come up until the 16th. So all next week when I was supposed to be turning shit, I'm just be coasting.
Good.
Just like small touch-ups, small clean out, shit like that. So it's hot, bro. I mean, I haven't done shit. No shaving, nothing. I just go to bed, wake up, and I fucking drive back down to Davis. I've been doing loops. That's why today I was like, they don't need me for anything. And they're so far ahead that now I'm waiting on the property to get me shit that they need. So like my guys are like, okay, where's the next unit? It's like, nothing. You're off today. Go. And they're just like, no, it's cool, man. We can keep going. I was like, no. I'm telling you, there's nothing to do.
They want to keep this momentum going too.
And I told them I didn't want them going down. So I gave them money today. I was like, I gave them like $80. I was like, take the 4 guys out to dinner tonight because they're staying on the property. So I just was like, take the 4 guys out to dinner tonight. Go get them some cervezas. I don't give a fuck. You know, just be back by tomorrow. You guys have been killing it. You knocked it out of the park, but I can't. There's literally, I have nothing else for you to do until tomorrow. So other than that, man, it's gravy train.
Nice.
What's up with you? Yeah.
Help. Bruh.
Oh man.
Bruh, this fucking the car thing is figuring itself out, but that's been a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Work as of next week, I'm unemployed.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking sick, right?
You want to come paint apartments?
Right when they're waiting on my criminal background check.
Oh, good.
Which I've done 5 times in the last 3 years between school Sutter, Sutter twice, the MD, and I was like, "Hey, what's the news on this? Are you about to pass out? Are you okay?"
No.
It's just like those. It's like those slingshot cameras at like the fair where they pass out and then they like come back. Like, ah! That's just you. I'll just keep talking until eventually you.
Yeah.
But I called and I was like, "Hey, like, what's going on?" They're like, "Well, we're just waiting on the background check." And I was like, "Okay, like, I'm waiting because I told them that I was working for you at this date, and now it's like a week away, and you haven't given me a start date. I still have to do like badging and stuff, like before I can even like, clock in and start making money." So, okay, and like I joked to my supervisor, I was like, I did have my like wallet and my passport stolen in Nashville, so like maybe somebody took that and they're running rampant. And she's all, and then it's been 2 weeks waiting for a background check to go through. I'm like, dude, what if that's what really happened?
Yeah.
Like, you have warrants for your arrest.
Yeah.
In Tennessee.
There's 6 people dead.
Yeah.
It's just your ID sitting on it.
He's not as bald as me. Fucking. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm treading water. I told him, I was like, hey, should I just go back to my other job? Because like they have work.
Yeah.
And like I'm not going to have like, there's not going to be a time where I'm not getting a paycheck. So
yeah, exactly.
It's up to you at this point. Like, I will tell them to extend me another 2 weeks because they could use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see. That's fun.
Jesus Christ, man.
After I just bought a car.
Yeah. What'd you get? What'd you end up getting?
I got a Honda Accord.
Ooh, it's a nice one.
Yeah. No, no. It is a base model.
96.
It comes with a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty.
It gets you from A to B, man. Who gives a shit?
The guy's all, what's really nice about this is, you saw him like looking around. He's like, cloth seats, no. It gets great gas mileage and they're reliable. And I was all, that's all I fucking need, man. And like, we're driving. He's all, you can really feel the, like, it was like the awkward, like, dude, you don't need to upsell. Like, I'm literally here to like take a couple corners hard. I'm here to accelerate and brake hard. And if that's good, so fucking be it.
Yeah, I'm walking off the lot.
Doesn't matter. Get me to A to B for the time that I need it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got figured out. What's your down on it?
$4,000.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Would they come up with a interest on it? Is it bad?
12.
Oh, what? Oh, those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers.
I discovered I don't have great credit.
Sons of bitches.
When I think about it, though, it's like fucking, like, I had a house and all my credit, like all of, like, I haven't really had car payments in 15 years.
Yeah, sure.
I mainly use, like, my debit card.
Yeah.
And then Brittany, God rest her soul.
Yet.
Fucking put me in a mountain of debt for a second there.
Yeah.
That God rest her soul wasn't that she's dead. I'm just praying soon. Fucking no, but it was really cool, like going around the car parking lot today.
And seeing all the things you can't afford.
Oh God.
That's exactly.
There was like the line of stuff. Like they have like all like the Camrys and all the Toyota stuff
Mhm.
like on like the front on display.
Sure.
And I was like, show me like your used shit. Like, blah, blah, blah. And like we're walking. There was like a brand new Porsche, like SUV, like one of those things. I'm like,
Mhm.
what do they trade this one in for? A Camry? Like, what is this doing
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
You're just walking, you're like, that's nice, that's nice. And then he goes to the Honda Accord, and I'm like, fucking,
Why'd you go used?
because I didn't want to buy a new one. You know how much new cars are?
Why'd you? You should have leased it, man.
I thought about it, but a lease is still, they still ask for like 36 to 4,000
Yeah, I know.
down, and you're still paying fucking like 400 a month for 2 years on something that you have like a lease agreement to buy out.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like the thing
I'd rather have that value that I'm putting into it go towards what I could trade into later, is my thought process.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
already have like a game plan with Sean.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to buy a car that will retain its value well enough so that when I take it to you to get something else,
there you go,
that it can actually be something that I want towards it.
And Sean can make some money off of the sale.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And hopefully also not fuck me completely over. I know he can't work around all those dealer markups, but he's all, I could probably get you something close to MSRP. Like, that's a fucking win for me, bud.
The homie hookup, man.
He's all, how about a Supra?
With the blown engine?
Yeah.
You gotta tow it off the lot. But you can have
it. It looks nice though.
It's super nice.
You doesn't have to drive. The pussy magnet's already installed.
Yeah, just put it in the front.
To you.
Just park it on the front lawn, man. Just fucking right in front of the house.
Oh man. So I mean, we haven't gamed at all.
We haven't done shit. Since starting turns on the first, I have been in bed at like 10:30 every night and up at like 4 every morning. Like, it's been
actually a remarkably good sleep schedule for you.
But it's also because I've been fucking dead, like physically dead. Like
If you could argue that your body's actually getting the rest it needs, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I got an hour and a half. I'm good.
Yeah, normally I get what, 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and most of this past week I've gotten at least 6 hours.
Like, imagine taking your computer and just putting it in sleep mode, and then waking it up like an hour and a half later, and then just doing a bunch of stuff all day, and then just repeating that day in and day out, instead of like just like, you've done good, and like turning your computer all the way off for 6 hours and then turning it back on. Like, your body might actually love you after this, except for the heat stroke part.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So I love you, bro.
Body's like, just go back to sleeping 3 hours a night. Get the fuck out of the sun. But it's the thing is it hasn't been comfortable sleep though, because I've been so heat stroked. I've had like,
You're
just
hydrated.
Oh fuck, everything is PS, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that heat fucking diarrhea. Like, you know what I mean? It's just,
you have no electrolytes left in your body.
Yeah, the body's just like, I don't know what to do with this. We can't process any of this shit. Just get it out.
You need Gatorade, bruh.
Bro, I am literally just injecting fucking electrolyte drinks into my body. You know, those like Pedialyte like things. I've just fucking, I put the straw in it and then I turn it upside down so the fucking air. So you just
you can shotgun it.
But I mean,
it's got that good salty taste to it too.
I mean, everything in my power to keep it going. Like, I'm suffering. Like, the guys that are doing the work are like 10 times as bad. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to make sure that none of my guys die. To be fair, the 3 fucking workhorses I have are from Tijuana, and they're like, yeah, it's not so bad. It's like, fuck you guys. So they've just been fucking killing it. I came in the apartment the other day. One dude had like taken his shirt off and like tied it around his head, like, and like fucking hella just like weird ass shorts on that were like, you know, up around his like crotch.
The shortest.
The shortest of shorts, just sweating bullets, just putting carpet in. And I was like, you good? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. All right, man, whatever you need. So, I mean, hats off, bro. Anybody that works like physical labor in this type of heat, I respect the fuck out of you. I opened the front door and was like, I think I could quit today and I'd be all right. Like, there's enough money in the bank. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, those guys are just like, nah, man, we want more money. Give us more shit.
I've literally been like, because it gets so hot here. I've been out at softball, and like we were playing softball in like 112, 113.
Sure.
And I was like, what do construction workers do? Like, just as a question. And like a guy looked and turned, he's all, they work construction. I was like, no. Like, how do you work like on a roof in this heat? Like, can you imagine? He's all, fuck, man, I don't know. I was like, that's fucking, you guys better get paid a lot fucking out here.
Good money for it, you know? And then a lot of it too is like, they know when to work certain things. Like they're going to work jobs that keep them outside earlier in the day, but when it gets the hot portions, they save all their inside stuff for the later in the day. So when it was like 1:14, they were all indoors fucking throwing carpet in, you know? So it's like smart.
Fuck, man.
But I mean, still, it doesn't matter how fucking smart you are. It still sucks.
Yeah, you're
inside.
Still fucking
and like Davis doesn't have like air moving like AC units. They have like the fucking wall ones. So like it's cool within 5 feet of that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
just stand and bask in
yeah.
it.
I was standing inside the door next to the fucking air mover today. I was trying to cool off, and I was talking to my guys, and like my one guy was like, "Can you move?" It's like, no. He's like, "Bro, you're just clogging up the rest of the house." I was like, "That's not my fucking problem, but I gotta cool off, man."
It feels really good for me though.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be here for 5 minutes. Just let me do my shit. But I mean, overall good, because the dopest thing about this being a week ahead of schedule is the money doesn't change, right? Like we're paid for the project, so being a week ahead just means we still make the same amount of money in less amount of time.
That's good.
It's so dope. So I was just like, it's nice to not have to work per hour when it comes to these types of jobs.
Yeah.
And then there's more incentive. You know, that's that idea of like, you're talking about being in the heat. The incentive is if you get your fucking job done quick enough, we don't have to keep.
Out, so
you're going to get paid the same amount of money. We're not going to fucking, deal with this later. So yeah, that's been life, man. Yep. We played a little Overwatch a couple nights in a row with Cliff and Will. Buddy Alex from Japan had a free day yesterday, so I was on for like an hour and a half. Well, no, wait, Monday? Maybe it was Monday. I don't know. All these days it's one fucking day right now, but that was about it. I haven't done shit else. You played anything? You been on games at all?
Kind of the same thing. Like I've been so tied up fucking trying to handle shit and tie up loose ends and fucking sell kidneys and try to get money and just well, I worked Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
I remember that.
Everything I can fucking get. Sunday I just fucking basically slept because Saturday was a shit show. Try to get stuff together. Monday I had a bunch of errands to run. Today's Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Tuesday I worked. I think I played Monday for a little bit with Rylux from like 4 to 5.
Oh, that's right. You did some Apex stuff, right?
Yeah. But other than that, man, fucking not really.
Yeah.
And even the game I was in, it was very half-hearted.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we'll drop here. It wasn't like grinding, sweating, fucking trying to win it. You're just like running through the motions. Like, why am I doing this?
It's also been weird because when I do get home, I sit down and get some food in me, and I'm just like, I'm decompressing. I literally, it's been the first time in a while, I took a bag of ice, or not a bag of ice, as a fucking, I had something, basically just cooling myself off. But then I came home and I just told Audrey, I was like, I was fucking dying. I just crawled into a bath. I just ran a cold bath. She brought me a beer and I just laid in a
fucking next level.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's just maybe it's just me or whatever, but like I feel fucking vulnerable in a bath. Like, yeah. You know what I mean?
What are you going to do? You're fucking naked. Your little penis is just like floating up and looking at you. You're like looking at the door. And I'm sorry. As a guy, what grown person can fit in most the bathtubs that are there?
Right? Let alone us.
Like your legs are kind of like up, and you're kind of like scrunched in there, and like your legs start getting like cold, or fucking like just like that out of the water. So you scoot up. Next thing you know, you're like, man, what's going on with my nipples?
Yep.
You're like just adjusting the entire time. Like if you get me a good fucking like a bathtub that can fit me,
Yeah,
maybe I
one of
could have a nice one
those
of those
big
Game of
claw.
Thrones
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
where they're fucking like the
yeah,
wrap around. They got like the head on
yep,
them. You're submerged like up to
yep,
here, and there's no fucking problems. Then cool. Then probably I could take a bath. But
yeah.
yeah, you're fucking vulnerable. What are you gonna do? Somebody comes in, how are you gonna fucking hop up out of the water naked on the slippery bathtub and try to fight someone?
I probably wouldn't. I'd probably ask them to join.
Come on in. The water's fine.
Just making bubbles.
I was gonna say if you have enough bubbles and maybe like a rubber duck, like they'll just be like, never mind. Just close the door and walk away.
They leave me
Get
money.
me out here, Robin.
Take everything but the PC.
Yeah. You leave my fucking chicken alone.
But yeah, man, but I had to do something to just bring my body temperature down because I was fucking dying. I was dying. Like it was so hot, like breathing in felt like you were just breathing in a fire. It was so uncomfortable, man. It was like, oh, my lungs hurt, everything. And then I turned on the computer, I opened up like a game, and I just stared at the main menu. I was like,
your eyes don't even focus all
yeah.
the way. You're kind of like,
I just fucking 40-yard Vietnam stared for like an hour and a half. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go back. Oh, I watched Jarhead. That's what I did. Like I put on Jarhead and I was like, oh, I haven't seen this movie in a while. I just fucking watched Jarhead and went to bed.
yeah, that's good when you're fucking like basically hallucinating from heat stroke. Pink mist. Pink mist. I want to see the pink mist.
The fucking movie is brutal.
Fucking.
Oh.
Watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, how's the new stuff going?
That's cool.
Yeah, Cliff says he's in love with it. He says it's really good.
It's
3 episodes in right now. Is that what it is?
It's kind of, I don't know. It is good. It's different.
Yeah.
I can't say if it's better. I mean, with what they left us with, they couldn't do much worse.
That's always.
It's kind of like a weird space, and at the same time, you've got Game of Thrones, who spent, I think, $30 million per episode was their budget, which is pretty wild.
Yeah. And
then on top of that, you have Amazon releasing Rings of Power, which $1 billion.
Yeah.
For the series.
Have you heard? Amazon had to close down the review system because people were just shitting all over it, and I think they're shitting on it for it's not because it's bad. I think they were just shitting on it because it's Jeff Bezos and Amazon, because people have some weird fucking fetish with hating that man.
Yeah.
But because I asked our buddy
Mark, the first episode, it was okay.
A lot of people were like, the characters.
$1 billion, okay, but
yeah,
maybe that was their problem.
See, that was yeah. I think that was a big thing. Is like, it was like, oh, the actors don't really, I don't know, they don't really feel like they are like part of Middle Earth world, like really just fucking awful people, and just like nobody has any personality in a sense.
From my understanding, it was Tolkien's notes. Like it wasn't like a story that had already been developed. It was like notes that were like gathered up and given to people to stitch together a story about leading up to it.
Yikes.
That on itself, that room for interpretation, you take a rabid fucking fan base and you're already inviting problems. Then you announce that you spent $1 billion on the thing. And then what's probably even worse, Amazon said this will decide how we move forward with our streaming platform. I don't know too many people that like Amazon as a streaming platform to begin with. But like you're just asking for haters to fucking cut you down.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Anything big like that, and it's just like an Amazon. The problem I think with Amazon is everything they do is just half-assed. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like they have a fuck ton of money to put into it, but like Amazon shopping is probably the most clean thing they have. Twitch is a fucking nightmare. You know, Amazon Music is a fucking nightmare. Their stuff that you can rent free videos through Amazon Prime is a fucking nightmare.
Prime Video.
Video. You know what I mean?
Fucking every time I open it, just navigating like the user interface, you're like, come on, like, are you not like the richest company in the fucking
That's
world?
what I'm saying.
What's going on?
Out of everything in itself, it's just, it feels so fucking half-assed. Like,
how is Hulu better than you? Huh? What the fuck's going on here, bro?
Oh man, it doesn't make any sense. Everything, like even on the Fire Stick, the fucking Amazon Fire Stick, Amazon Prime, their fucking own thing with their own UI is just a nightmare to fucking navigate through. It's like, what the shit is this? It's like nobody has any algorithms. Nobody has any. Fucking.
I thought this was over.
It's only getting better. Oh no. He has to run. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Is Mima okay? Who was it?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was Mima.
Oh, okay. Good.
Where were we?
I'm not sure. We were talking about how Amazon's bullshit. Yeah.
All right, so cut in 3, 2, 1.
No, we're back.
We're back. Sorry. No, fucking Amazon's fucking user interface though. Fucking, I'm sorry. Even when you pull up like the thumbnails for the movies, it feels like they're outdated. Like, can they not afford somebody to fucking clean it up?
Seriously,
a consultant,
anyone,
anything,
anyone who uses their fucking actual service. Hey, what tips would you give us for a better UI?
Yeah.
give me.
I want to be able to press back without freezing the whole fucking thing and having to basically restart it.
Holy shit! It's just it's mind-boggling.
And that being said, they don't put out bad stuff.
No, it's not.
The Boys is fucking great. 000. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it.
That was another big one. It was $100 million that they spent on it, and it was fucking mind blowing.
They did Invincible, and
Invincible was fucking great too.
Amazing. I love the graphic novel, and like they just did such a good job with that show. Like I literally, it's like one of my favorite things I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
So why can't you just spend a little bit?
I don't think it's about spending a little bit. I think it's just about no one is like making a big enough stink for them to give a shit about it. It works.
That's the title of this fucking video. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
I love people that lose their mind at Jeff Bezos. Like, you got people peeing in water bottles? It's fucking Jeff Bezos' fault. Like, yeah, I'm sure that dude like walked into that warehouse and was like, make sure they piss in bottles.
Have you seen fucking Seattle? Like,
have I seen Seattle? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Driven around. Have you seen like the fucking like the murals and the graffiti of Jeff Bezos like being hung by like a public mob and stuff?
Yeah.
And fucking like with devil horns and calling him Satan. Like it's just spray painted everywhere. Like intricate, beautiful murals.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
And like I remember, and this is probably like 8 years ago. Like this is before like big pandemic boom. Like Amazon was like just starting to like take like prominence, you know? And I was like, damn, you guys fucking hate Jeff Bezos around here, huh? She's like, my sister, well, I want you to just think of it this way. It's a Seattle-based company that Seattle wanted to take pride in, but he also simultaneously put all of these mom and pop shops out of business. And I get it. Like, imagine how many brick and mortar stores just like, we don't exist anymore because Amazon's easier.
Sure.
And that's part of like adapting and stuff, but fuck Seattle hates them. That's why they moved headquarters.
That's exactly right. I know it was fucking brutal out there. It's also one of those things where it's like that's capitalism, right? Like,
it's the devil.
He started in a garage and he did something that nobody else had done, and now he's
on TRT banging fucking models on a super yacht.
Making
deal with it. DiCaprio's fucking coming after you, girl. You don't give a fuck. He'll fucking cancel his Prime account.
Oh man, I mean, it is shitty because like it's so fucking bad. Like just like the business in itself. Like fuck Bezos, who gives a shit about that? But like just their way of like doing things. But then it's also like everybody fucking uses it. Everybody uses Amazon.
Yeah,
like,
they're like, he's so fucking terrible. Hold on, I have to prime something.
Yeah, he's exactly right.
I can't believe he has all that money. Why doesn't he just keep buying his shit?
Or and like the worst thing too is like you also want to support fucking like local businesses and stuff like that. They all sell all their shit on Amazon too. So it's like, okay, you know,
you gotta adapt.
Yeah, you gotta make it work.
Gotta adapt.
Yeah, sure. You know,
it's like all the fucking people in the Stone Age is like, who the fuck uses a round wheel? Fucking piece of shit. Just fucking basically plowing a fucking road with a square wheel. It's like getting mad at him for like inventing the thing that fucking works.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, man? Shit, hold on. I got work stuff all of a sudden. Never ending, man. Never ending. They just dropped on me all of a sudden. Like, can you do another floor? So yeah, why? What unit? It's like, well, can you do these floors right now? I was like, you need to give me 5. I'll call you in a minute. No. No.
Right now. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Sure. Not a problem. They're just gonna have to survive. They'll be fine. They are not gonna lose any sleep over me not fucking. I said, give me 5, I'll call you. The manager said 5 minutes, dollars, units, beers.
Bro, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah. You need to relax, lady. She's a nice, cool. For the most part, everybody who's in Davis that I've been working. Oh, he's back. Is this the scar?
It's when it gets all hot. When it gets hot, they sit around the edge of the door.
Yeah.
And I swear, I try to like do this before I open the door to scare them all away. And I saw this motherfucker come in today. He's fucking big, too.
He's a bomber.
Whoa. I'm gonna fucking catch him mid podcast. It's gonna be fantastic.
Let's go, dude. You just can't let him go like the last one.
I'll eat him.
Do it
for the podcast. Do I have water close?
Yeah, you gotta have to choke it down.
Do I have to swallow it.
You gotta, you have to chomp.
I feel sick just thinking about that. That's why I've been feeding off guinea pig shit for the last 3 hours.
Oh, at least you know it's not fucking protein based. You'll be all right. Just hay. So what are we doing this weekend? You working again this weekend?
Fucking, I don't know. Maybe.
Mm.
If they offer it, I'll take it. I don't think so. I haven't heard of anything opening up. It was kind of just like strung together last time I did it. They still had a full schedule, but like up until like the day of, I only had like a few patients on, and then it filled up. I don't know how booked out they're going to be. So maybe not.
Okay.
What I'm going to do this weekend, Saturday I go pick up the car, and then I have to transfer title and release of liability to a junkyard for the other car.
Okay.
And then I'll be home.
Okay.
Sunday, I don't know.
Hot. Like I said, I should be finished with all of my units.
I have to edit.
Yeah. So
I recorded stuff. I got like
a chunk,
third done.
Uh-huh.
I got a decent chunk, and then all of this shit dropped on me. And like I was supposed to edit and get stuff somewhat sorted this last Wednesday, and then I wasn't planning on working Saturday, so I was gonna edit. And I owe a video, to be frank. So as soon as I can get my brain back to working in a straight line,
yeah,
I need to put some effort. At least like I had a plan.
Yeah.
Get this third done, get this third done, get this third done.
Yeah.
This third, real close to being done.
Uh-huh.
It kind of hinges on like how this one comes together and how I morph these two.
Yeah.
I get this one done, and then I just have to work on this one, and then I gotta end cap that motherfucker, and then you guys get to watch it, mother.
It's so close.
Oh. I lose him in like the dark spaces.
Let's go, baby.
But anyways, I need to do that. There will be time for video games and stuff to play, but
yeah, the editing has slowed down tremendously. If you notice today, there was not another 7 Days episode that came out.
And we're waiting on Horde Night.
We're waiting on Horde Night. Horde Night is...
I'm not gonna lie,
I know.
Video popped up and I got excited.
I know. It is.
I watched it.
I had it rendered, but I went back and rewatched it. Audio was fucked, so I have to go back in and tweak it. And I haven't had time. And because I haven't had time, it was like, all right, let me just find the other, because I've got like, there's like 10 videos in there that is like kind of the filter in when we have like some free time. And I didn't know if we were going to actually shoot this podcast today because
I didn't know either.
Yeah, it was so
honest with how much I've been running around, I wasn't sure that I would be home for it.
I know. That was my whole thing. Get him.
Fucking motherfucker. Whoa. I'm trying to like grab in a way that I won't punch like a monitor.
Yeah. Pull full Summit 1G.
Continue what you were saying.
You're so fucking primal right now. Look at these eyes.
I've gotten really good at this.
Yeah.
I can usually grab them.
It's just camera fright now. But yeah, so Horde Night should come out. I'm hoping if I get it done tonight, since I had some free time today, I might filter in Horde Night tomorrow. Because podcast is gonna come out on Friday, or I'm gonna Horde Night on Saturday. Because I feel bad leaving it for maybe Monday. Because it's a fucking big old cliffhanger. Like day 13, and then we're just like sitting on day 14 right now.
Selfishly speaking, fucking drop that shit now.
I know.
I don't care about the audio issues.
Just let me watch.
Whoa, I like Horde Nights.
Yeah. So, and then but that's the thing. It's like I'm so normally I'm good about having 2 episodes edited ahead of a week. So like as we roll into the week, I have 2 episodes set and ready to go. As it currently stands, I am 3 episodes behind. So it's like holy shit, man. Next week's gonna
be
like
a day 15 video. No. Ah, fuckers.
Go to our OnlyFans. You'll find it there.
Swipe up, link in bio. Before we get into this next part, okay. I do want to pick your brain on this.
Pick away.
You. Yeah, you. Click the button. Like. Subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. We don't even put out that many videos. As long as you get a bunch of stuff on your phone. Just
every once in a while.
Hit the bell.
Just give it a little bit. Just a little tickle. It'll be okay. You'll be all right.
Watch us.
It's okay. We got it for you.
Playing these games.
We're trying to. It's all for you.
And we're back. Mark fucking Zuckerberg. Talking about invincible assholes. Mark fucking Zuckerberg.
What happened?
Zuckerberg.
The hunter from...
He was on Rogan, though.
Was he? Okay.
He was on Rogan. And it was interesting.
Was it?
It actually was. I still think he's a psychopath, but it was interesting. Because he talked a lot about
the metaverse.
Oh. But not just the metaverse. His new headset that's coming out.
Yeah, I saw the new headset. Like their whole... like.
I want to fucking get into VR gaming.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. I got it all right here. I got a full fucking Oculus sitting right here. It's like old school. It's like V2 Oculus where I got to set up the fucking post stands and things. And it's like I set it on my head and it's like so heavy, you know, your fucking neck compresses down, but it's here.
The new one that they're coming out with, fucking wild.
Yeah.
Fucking like the tech. All the cameras that track like your body, the cameras that track your face. I'm kind of excited to see how that works into gaming. Right now, a lot of it, he's like, because it's not just a gaming thing for him. It's like he's like, oh, we're gonna be in the workplace, so you can like have like virtual meetings and shit like that. So cool, whatever. But
so our buddy Mark works for Facebook, like. And so he started talking about it. He's like, yeah, they have this thing now that they've done this workplace thing where like you set up as in VR and we do these meetings in VR. And he's like, I think he's like, it's more of like testing the tech or whatever. But he said it's kind of dope to like see people because we've been so work from home for so long, it's been kind of dope to see people's avatars and stuff. And like you have meetings, they have whiteboards and shit that they do. And like you can pass like certain things back and forth. And like, it's cool.
So on the podcast, he explained like his like thought process behind like why he thinks it's such a paramount. Because imagine being on like Zoom calls all day for work, and it's like Zoom calls. Like even if like the people are in different things, like you're just looking at a screen,
Sure.
and you're just trying to remember stuff.
Yeah.
But in like a VR meeting where you're there and people have avatars, and especially in ways where you can like recognize people's facial features and like their interactions with stuff. But he's like, it's more of just like you being in a space with people, even though you're not physically there, there's still Bob on your left and Steve on your right. And that's how your brain is remembering all of these things instead of just staring at a screen and trying to just intake all just basically audio with like a little visual.
Sure. Which is fucking, it's brilliant, because that's a big thing that like a lot of like, and again, I think the people that fight against the work from home versus like going back to work type of situation, I think they miss that biggest part of it is like, there is something about a social aspect that actually helps like teams and jobs get done better, you know, and maybe not better, but like sometimes more efficient. I couldn't imagine just doing my job sitting at home all day. You know what I mean? Like just calling people and being like, "Oh yeah, you have to go to the left."
Jesus, put on your fucking headset. He's like, "Fuck." Gets in there and it's a fucking pink flamingo yelling at him. I fucking told you to have this room flipped already.
See, that would. Yeah, but like certain meetings, like there is certain things. I'm not saying all businesses or all tech in general have to be face to face, but I think it also comes down to like the social aspect. If you're stuck by yourself in a room all fucking day long, like productivity for work may be fine, but like actual social like interaction with people, I cannot be. Your
soul will die.
Yeah, I cannot be good.
You'll just stop caring.
Yeah, you'll see everything as a number versus a person. And then I just imagine how many like introverts are out there that were forced in the work world that have like now come to this point that have regressed so far. When you put them back, it's just the fucking that video of like the autistic kid. It's like, why are you like this? Like, ah! Just screaming, you know?
Yeah. Well, I want a VR headset, man.
So
I want to fucking get into it, and then my next pitch.
Okay. We go straight into the VR
podcast.
VR podcast. I'm down.
Could be dope.
I want to do VR chat. I've been watching
some outrageous fucking avatars, and we're just drinking, but we use a mod where like instead of beers or seltzers, we're picking up cats and puppies. We're throwing them fucking behind us.
I'd be all about it.
It'd be fun.
I want to get the Oculus 2. Is that the one that's currently out or whatever? I guess it's a lot more lightweight. It's a little bit easier to like work with, and you just need to buy one cord that like then hooks up to the computer and everything registers the same. So you don't have to worry about like getting like what I have, like the tripod sets for the camera. I think that's the next big thing I want to do. It's still like $400 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just
I went deep. Like after like hearing Zuck talk about the fucking the new one that they're creating, which is supposed to be like A, super light, B, you see stuff through it. So it doesn't have that like where cameras like guide you like, hey, you're getting too far. Like you can actually see stuff through it. Motherfucker. But I went deep into it and I was looking at like the HTCs, I was looking at like the valves, stuff like that. They're pricey. So it is like kind of like you got to pick the right one.
So there's a company out there that makes a VR headset. I was just watching this video on it. I cannot remember the name of it. I'll have to find it. I'll put it in the fucking comment section later. But it was so realistic, or like the way it was like the tech was so fucking.
Was it the 2 8Ks?
Something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was enough that like this guy, whoever made it or whatever, was having devs that make VR games like actually play their games on it, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "Holy shit, I've never seen anything like this before."
That's what I
like,
want.
If a dev is straight up telling you your shit is fucking OP, like, That's what I want to play with. But I think each one of those headsets is like $2,600-$2,700.
The Jeff is all throwing up. Oh, what have I created?
Fuck. Work. I can skip this. Hold on. I'll call you right back. Can't do it, man. Can't believe this pod actually happened. We're 45 minutes into this and fucking I've missed 6 phone calls.
Hey, this is the pod that shouldn't have happened.
This is the pod that shouldn't happen. Yeah.
The pod that never should have been.
Nope. That's exactly right. And they will fucking survive. I've been there for 10 days straight. The maintenance guy, I love him. 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 He's a fucking wonderful human being. He's called me. Okay, hey, I need keys for 327. Hey, I don't have keys for 327. The only key I have is 356. Okay, cool. 10 minutes later. Hey, I need that key for 357. Or, or 337 or whatever. Like, I don't have the fucking key. I only have 356. Okay, cool. Hey, I need the key for 321. I only have the key for 356. Like, oh, all right.
Wherever he has put a post-it note. Only has this key. I shouldn't call him yet.
And he'll call me. Well, that's your unit. I know, but I'm telling you, I turned the keys in. You guys have been in and out of the fucking apartment for the past week. Like, I knocked out, like, I only do it in sections. Take 10 units, fucking give them 10 units. They finish 10 units. I get 10 units back. I take 10 units to the office. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've been doing this long enough to know you guys will lose the keys. I will not. So I'm going to fucking check 10. And when 10 are done, I'm going to check them back in. There you go. There's your 10. So if between when I take them out and when I return them back to you, you lose them.
Yeah.
It's not me. Well, those are your units. Yes. That's why I have this system in place, because I am not going to be responsible for you. Also, why the fuck does a property only have one set of keys?
Touche.
You know what I mean?
Where's the fucking master, huh?
Every property I've ever worked on, and not only that, but when I was managing properties, there's always 2 sets of keys for this specific reason. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. I turned it in.
I simply don't.
That's not my problem.
By the way, if you see me shaking this, I'm not jerking it off. I'm trying to get my light to shake enough that the fly comes off of it.
Oh, I see him.
Oh, no.
You missed
I touched him, though.
It's coming.
I'll entice him. Nose still have on his wax.
Oh, why do you still have that? It was like 3 weeks ago.
Encapsulate it in some epoxy. I'm going to give it to you as a paperweight for your desk.
Oh, good. That's, but that most of that is just mustache. Yeah. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah. When's that video coming out? You got a deadline? You got to give yourself deadlines. If you don't, it'll never happen.
This weekend.
Did you watch the Operation Tango video? That was what came out today.
Well, I have something to do with my laundry too.
Woo! I think it came out pretty well for having a 2 perspective game. So let me explain something since it's out now. That edit was a fucking thing. That edit, holy shit. That is not a comfortable edit.
Watch it and appreciate it, motherfuckers. Yeah. Like and subscribe.
It is 17 minutes long. It took me and Sean fucking 3.5 hours to cut it. And that wasn't even me like fine tuning it. It took me another 2 hours after it to fine tune it. That was one part of like 2.5 hours we recorded. I got 17 minutes of a video out of it. Whoa. And it was just like, most of it was like trying to line up audio. Like the clap sync helped a lot, but I think that there's still like
I still didn't lock it.
Well, no. It's like there's a delay in gaming, which we don't really realize. You're seeing one thing on your screen and hearing one thing through Discord. There's still a delay versus what I hear and what I see, just based on servers or whatever, when we're playing games, there may not be exactly a link. So even though we clap synced, the game's audio was off by like a millisecond or something. So like there was a repeat. So we had to shift game audio, but then shifting game audio made gameplay like backtrack. So we had to shift that back over. So there was a lot of like us just moving these pieces so they all lined up. And then it was cutting each individual section. Okay, that was your part, remove mine. That was my part, remove yours. And then going back in and like killing audio. It was like, oh, but we want to hear this section of audio. Let's leave that in, but kill this section of audio. Oh, drop this Discord place down. Oh, we don't want to hear us saying this. I still fucking another hour and a half of shit to cut. It's like, oh my God, brutal, man.
So, hey guys, watch the video. Appreciate the video.
Watch that one. Yeah. See, trial and error. That one was definitely trial and error. I think we've got an idea on what we need to do and how we're going to fucking work it out. Because if you get your video, are you still planning on coming down? Is that still a thing?
Possibly.
Okay. When is possible?
When I find out if I have a job next week.
Oh, got you.
Because it's all kind of hinging on what my schedule is going to be for them and what time I get out there to be able to come down.
What about No, I'm saying, yeah. What about TwitchCon? Have you figured it? Is it still hinging on this as well?
I'm still 50-50.
Yeah.
If I do though, I'm more than likely not flying out Thursday, and I'll probably try to get the same flight as you Friday.
Okay.
And then fly out with you and then come back there. Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
So
but it's still real 50-50.
I know. That's fine. It's no big deal. I think Cliff said that he's going to end up going. I think he's going to get his tickets.
Nice.
And then we also found out that where we are versus relation to the airport.
Furries.
Well, kind of, yeah. The San Diego Zoo's right there. It's like 10 minutes from the hotel, 10 minutes from the airport. So I think I'm going to hungover, go buy tickets and wander into the zoo.
Go watch some flamingos, fuck.
I'm going to fucking go feed a giraffe.
Yeah.
So I was telling them yesterday.
Nice.
I'm a 30-year-old man, or 30-plus-year-old man. I'm 34?
You're 33.
I'm 33. 33-year-old man. I will go feed a fucking giraffe.
Yeah, out my fucking butt, dude.
Out of my mouth.
Shove whatever they like at my butt cheeks and do a handstand. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome for the podcast that never should have been.
Yeah, I can't believe the brains lasted long enough for this.
Dude, I'm shutting down hard.
Yeah, this is it. Game over. All right, hopefully we make it through the next one. We will catch you in the next one.
Kisses.
Bye-bye.